Everybody ready? All right, well, good morning. I'm Russell Rourke. I'm the police chief here in Sumter. We'll be providing you all with some details relative to the events occurring this past Monday. After I speak, the sheriff will speak, then our mayor, David Merchant, and then I will come back up for questions. So Monday, May the 20th, around 12:30, Blaine Allen Varner, 59-year-old gentleman who served as a caregiver with Tandem Health, didn't know it when he left his house that day. It was his last day. His last opportunity to tell his wife and his family that he cared and loved for them. His last opportunity to see a sunrise and a sunset. His last opportunity to live. So we ask ourselves why. Is because a group of individuals, and I will get more into the specificity of the details shortly, but a group of individuals were selling a gun. Two other individuals in a white pickup truck pulled up to the three individuals in the road. The truck is there, is the one that pulled up. The individuals in that truck began shooting at three people that were selling and purchasing a gun. So that's how this horrific event unfolded. We began receiving 911 calls shortly after that. Those individuals in the white truck pulled into an Oakland Avenue residence where they were outside illegally selling a firearm. When they opened fire, the two individuals, or the three individuals that were in the area on Oakland got in their respective vehicles and they gave chase. They chased this pickup truck throughout the historic district and other areas of the city where they found themselves on North Purdy Street. Between Hassel Street and North Purdy Street, Saratoga on North Purdy, the calls had been coming in describing the vehicles. A white truck, a white Chevrolet, a white Camaro. While they were driving down the road, they were firing shots indiscriminately at each other, and we were receiving calls providing us with detail from the public concerning their locations. When they got just past the Hassel Street area, they were continuing to fire. The individual in that white truck went around Mr. Varner's white F-250 pickup truck. He's pulled up the photograph of the individuals. These three individuals that you see on the screen were directly involved in the weapons purchase and also the firing of the weapons. Mr. Epps was driving the Camaro. After the pickup truck that they were pursuing went around Mr. Varner's truck, these other two individuals, Mr. Reed and Mr. Rembert, was in a Chevrolet Malibu directly behind Mr. Varner's car, and they were firing shots. One of the shots went through the back glass of Mr. Varner's pickup truck, and he has died as a result of those injuries. Once that occurred, Mr. Epps was waved around the pickup truck by the individuals in the white car that was stopped. He continued to chase the pickup truck, he himself firing shots in the Broad Street area. The white pickup truck turned down Church Street and crashed with the fence at Raleigh Ballpark, and they jumped out and ran. Detectives with the Sumter Police Department, with assistance of the Sumter County Sheriff's Office, began searching for these vehicles immediately that was described by our 911 call. Mr. Epps' vehicle was observed in the Magnolia area and was stopped by a police officer. And after that encounter, he was arrested for possession of a weapon and possession of marijuana. He has got a criminal history that prohibits him from possessing a weapon. We begin to continue to develop some other information from the public, whereby we identified that Demetrius Reed and Travis Rembert were involved in the original incident of selling the weapon. We were able to, through information we had gathered from sources, that Mr. Rembert was in the area of Main Street and described the vehicle. On the 22nd, we were able to locate that vehicle, and after a short pursuit, Mr. Rembert and another occupant not associated with this event ran on foot. We recovered 2 weapons after capturing Mr. Rembert and some marijuana. Mr. Rembert has been charged with murder. Excuse me, Mr. Reed, Mr. Rembert has been charged with murder, possession of a weapon during a violent crime, and possession of marijuana. Mr. Epps has been charged with the unlawful carrying of a pistol and possession of marijuana. We currently have a warrant out for Mr. Reed, Demetrius Reed, AKA Little Mickey. He's the individual in the center. We're offering a reward up to $5,000 for the location and the capture of Mr. Reed. This investigation has been ongoing and unfolding since Monday. Our officers, along with members of Sumter County Sheriff's Office, have worked tirelessly to bring these individuals forward and hold them accountable for their actions. We're still continuing to investigate. We desperately need to find Mr. Reed so that we can hold him accountable as well. At this time, I'll turn it over to the sheriff.
Good afternoon. I just want to add to this. Recently, we've had a rash of drive-by shootings here in Sumter City and County. We have determined that these shootings are related to each other. The chief and I have decided to combine our resources and our personnel to actually attack these shootings that we have in Sumter City and County. We're going to realize they're drug-related and gang-related here, and we will be attacking these from using our resources and our personnel. We hope to have these individuals in custody soon. I'm confident that we will, with both of our agencies pursuing and trying to apprehend both of them. And I look for some solution to this rash of shootings that we've had in the city and county of Sumter City and Sumter County. Also, this certainly was a senseless killing of an individual, one of our citizens in our county, and we want to prohibit certainly any more in the future here in Sumter County. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Mayor David Merchant, and just to echo what the chief and sheriff said, this was a senseless act of violence in Sumter, and it's not tolerated in our community. And first, we send out from the community standpoint our condolences to the Varner family. It was just a good man in the medical profession that his job was to help people. And so just doing his thing and going about his day on Monday, his life, obviously, and his family's life has changed forever. And you take a good citizen minding his own business, helping the community, is now lost in Sumter by these gentlemen through their senseless act of violence. But I do want to say, I do appreciate it. It has been, as when I got the first text on Monday when this event occurred, my heart sank. I was like, oh no, this is our worst fear. But I commend our police department and sheriff's department, everyone here in the room this morning for working tirelessly around the clock as I was getting updates as we were being able to find the gentlemen responsible and hold them accountable. We do appreciate that working together here in Sumter. We call it Team Sumter. But we do need the community support. There's still information that is out there that would help both departments bring closure to this case. So we do ask the community, if you know something, know of somebody that may have some information, to please call in and please help assist in getting closure for this family and our community in Sumter. Thank you.
Hey, go back to the truck. So the two individuals that was in this truck at the very beginning, we have not yet identified. The truck was stolen right outside the city limits on the same day. If anyone in the public has information relative to who the individuals in the truck may be, they can call 911. They can call our non-emergency number at 803-436-2700. But we're desperately in search of who these individuals may be. Now, I'll answer any questions you may have.
Are these individuals that are still missing, are they considered armed and dangerous? What should the public do if they come into contact with one of these individuals?
Yes, put the photos back up here. Mr. Reed is the only one that's not in custody. We do consider him armed and dangerous. We do ask the public not to approach him, but if they see him, to call us immediately. It'd be very helpful if they will advise us how he's dressed, the location, the type of vehicle he may be driving. But we need the public's help in apprehending this individual.
So you are looking for Reed, and you are looking for the identities of an additional 2 people that were in the white truck?
That's correct.
Got it.
Anybody else?
Do you guys have shot spotter?
We do not.
Or do you have any plans to get that possibly in the future?
We're reviewing any type of technology that helps us in investigations. That is something we have been looking at, along with some other items relative to this type of investigation.
Are Epps and Redbird being...
1 second, he had to say.
I know around the scene that there was a big hole in a brick wall. Do you know who happened to cause that hole?
Well, after the individual was shot, Mr. Varner, his vehicle veered off the road and struck the wall.
Are Epps and Redbird being cooperative?
We're not going to get into the specificity of our investigation relative to any statement we may have gotten from those 2 individuals, but they are in custody. Anybody else? Thank you all for coming.